Yes, it's about necessarily about a relationship or some like what you think I should do.
Okay, go ahead, baby. Hit me with your question. Let's go.
Okay, so I'm 32. I
Okay.
have 4 kids. Um, I was young. I was young,
You're
back in my
always
little 18.
lying, talking about I was young. You was fast as girl.
Yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
you ain't let me get it out. You ain't let me get it out. 18, 19 years old, I was hunching. I was throwing it. I was hunching. I ain't
Okay.
even gonna count. I was
All
hunching.
right, go ahead, baby. Go
So
ahead.
I got in the midst of me doing all that, I got 4 kids. I got a set of twins, and I got a little girl and a little boy. My
Oh,
youngest 2 kids, their fathers are full time. They take them, they get them everything.
okay.
The issue is my older 2 kids.
Okay.
So round, I was, dibbing and dabbing. I tested 2 niggas first that I thought was my baby daddy. They wasn't it. So I got another dude, but
All right, we gonna stop. She moving fast. Talk about she was fast. Yeah.
Dibbing and dabbing. These empty elementary kitty words we come up with to describe raw meat to meat hunching is insane. She was like, yeah, I was 18, 19. Yeah, I was hunching. And in the midst of that, in the midst of just straight meat to meat, this is like that episode of Seinfeld when they say yada yada at inappropriate times. You can't yada yada making 4 babies. You see what I'm saying? You don't yada yada that. She in the midst of that, like it's all gas. I see where this is going. She
With
tested
3
ninjas.
men. Got 3 pregnancies, 3 men.
She up here telling this sister how she didn't know who inserted they seed in her. She said, I don't know who it was. I was just testing folk. I know we hunched raw. Come here, get tested. I know we did too, big dog. You come on. You too. Come on, Jimmy. We all ain't none of y'all to paw. I guess I keeps on searching.
Man. So I'm take this back a second. If you're just coming into the room, this woman calling up paternity nightmare. All right, stay with it. We about to cook.
Do you have a question about a relationship and family?
in the midst of me doing all that, I got 4 kids. I got a set of twins, and I got a little girl and a little boy. My youngest 2 kids, their fathers are full time. They take them, they get them everything.
Okay.
The issue is my older 2 kids.
Okay.
So round, I was, dibbing and dabbing. I tested 2 niggas first that I thought was my baby daddy. They wasn't it. So I got another dude, but I haven't tested him. I haven't talked it to him. Nothing, none of that.
Mhm.
But the question is, what should I do? Because I reached out to him. He won't, respond. I reached out to the mother. The mother just basically like disregarded everything that I said because my oldest, the twins are 13 now. I understand that the person that I want to test, he has a family, he has a wife, he has all of that stuff going on. At the time, it wasn't like that. It was a one-time thing, and I just happened to get pregnant, So I don't want to mess up no homes or cause any problems, any friction, none of that. So I'm just stuck on what I should do. I wrote the mom, I wrote the father, nobody has hit me back. I'm just lost. I'm lost on like,
girl, you didn't pop
I
up with.
take accountability. I take
Well, listen, you
accountability.
didn't
That was
pop
my
up with
fault.
a baby. You popped up with a couple.
Yeah, it was.
That's a lie.
I
That
feel
man
like
thinking
it was
about.
that was me. It was me. Like I was, being reckless with my body and stuff. So, and the result of that, I, got kids and stuff. I take full accountability for my part in what I did.
But
You
how
know,
sure
so
are you that he's a father?
um, it was 3 different dudes that I was messing with at the same time. So the first 2 dudes I tested, and this last dude, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not even gonna say I'm 100% sure. I just want him to take the test. Just take the test, and we can get it out the way. Like
Well,
if
you
you
can
is
do
a
you can do a court order test. You know how Florida do.
Why you just told that fantastic ass lie?
Hold on. Hold on. We can't move another second.
I heard
y'all
it.
did this. She said,
I heard
she
it.
said, Tasha, I was hunching 3 men at the time. I tested 2 of them. They were not the father. So I'm anxious to test the last guy, but I'm not sure if he's the father either. How? It's if you was only 103 people, you tested 2 of them, then inevitably, he would be the father. Huh?
But wait a minute. So she was consistently hunching 3 guys. I'm saying trying to count to get the camera the middle finger. My bad. She consistently hunching 3 guys. However, it was that one night, Mr. X. After the club, things got a little wild. Casamigos and lemonade, you know how that go. So she had these 3 consistent boys, but that one Thundercat after the club, she don't know exactly if he had a hub or not. You understand? But so, you know, she narrowing it down though. Good for the sister. She said she's taking accountability. Don't that feel good? She taking accountability. She knows she was loose with her jennies out here playing meat to meat roulette, and now she's trying to filter through the mess, you know, the genital ooze. Ugh.
I'm trying to tell y'all, this is about to get so much worse.
How?
Like, oh my God. That's why I said by the end of this, I don't even know if we're going to be able to finish the show tonight by the end of this, man. This is about to get crazy.
Ladies, right. She like, I can't get off of her wicked math, Mr. X. I was hunching 3 guys. I tested 2. So I got to get the last one tested, but I'm not sure if it's his either. What does that mean? So were you hunching? So that means there's a 4th potentially, or 5th, or 6th, or 7th.
All that. Hit the like button if you're just coming in. Here we go. I'm gonna take it back a couple seconds.
Always lying, talking about I was young. You was fast as fuck.
Full accountability for my part in what I did.
But how sure are you that he's a father?
It was 3 different dudes. 3 different dudes that I was messing with at the same time. So the first 2 dudes I tested, and this last dude, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not even gonna say I'm 100% sure. I just want him to take the test. Just take the test, and we can get it out the way. Like,
well, you can do a court order test. You know how Florida do. You go down there, ask for some child support, and they'll make him show up to take the test.
And see, this is the thing. The second dude that I tried to, he ran from the test, everything. Ran completely, said F all of that. And it took literally up until my children were about 11 years old for him to finally, take the test. And it came back that he wasn't the father. So a lot of the court defaulted him the father of my kids because they tried 3 times to get him to do a DNA test and he didn't do it. So they defaulted him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now we in the process. I'm trying to get him like situated. I'm trying to help him get off of child support and all of that stuff because I'm a woman. I'm not going to keep taking money from this man.
Stop. Everybody stop. I know. A lot of y'all scratching your damn heads. Listen, there's a man. The second guy, if y'all keeping up, the second guy that was tested, he was bull jiving. It took him 5 years, 10 years. He wouldn't take the test. So by default, the court made him the child's father and put him on the birth certificate and on child support. And then he took the test, found out it's not his kid. But by default, because she said it's his kid and he wouldn't take the test, by default, it's his kid. But now,
Frederick, there you go. She up here talking about because I'm a grown woman. I ain't just gonna take this man's money. Then every time it comes through on that card, give it back. Monquisha, hand it back to him. This ain't Cash App or nothing. They don't take no percentage. Take it off the card and put it from your hand to his and say, hey, sorry for this whole mix-up. All right, here's your money. Until we get you situated, I'm not gonna keep pocketing your bread, but she pocketing that bread. She got some nerve. By default, this brother, he is required to pay child support simply because he is the last person this harlot has got tested. That's it. She like the court, you know what? You the 3rd person, and we can't figure it out. So by default, Goofy Ninja, Why you use the baby daddy
I'm about to say,
until further notice?
she could have said any man's name. Y'all don't know how crazy this is. A woman, that means a woman can literally, you could have never slept with this said woman. She can say you are the father, and if you don't get the notice in the mail, if you move, whatever the case may be, if you miss these court orders, I mean, that seems like a long time. I get it. Like he said, he didn't want to take. He said it ain't my kid. He was bull jobbing. But if you don't know, and then the court just say you the father, that's some bull-ish.
That's yes, MJ. He's stuck and no refunds if he's cleared. That is true. The only way he could get a refund is if he went and tried to sue or recoup that from the baby mom. And if the baby mom is on public assistance, it's impossible. You can't take that money from these moms. So with that being said, don't ask me how I know. A single mom, if she just completely abandons her child, if she's on government assistance, the stimulus package, you can't get nothing from her, and she can keep on living like it ain't nothing. Amazing.
So not only that, she says now this new guy that could be the child's father, he's married, and she's trying to go to a married man with a 12 or 13-year-old child and say this is your kid. He'd happily married. This is why we got to bring the men in the room. Like I was saying, we got to have some discipline, fellas. You know, all of us, you know, this came back on this man 12 years later. He married, and now this woman coming saying, this is your kid. I need you to take a test.
Can you imagine? Unfortunate. Yes. There you go. Don't feel sorry for the brother at all. He's a dum-dum. He did this to himself. Every man is ultimately responsible for their own outcomes in life. And here it is. Whew, that brother, it's going to be some long nights with him.
So I see some of y'all said like Tennessee changing the law. That should be federal. Shouldn't be no state-by-state thing. Come on. We got to use our common sense.
There we go. Shout out to Angry Man. Angry Man, let it be known. Listen here, there's systems, checks, and balances that's going to make sure a ninja going to cough up them funds when it comes to these babies, illegitimates, whether it's his or not. There's systems in place. And hence, listen here, like I'm keep saying that we love the women. With that being said, that's why there's this whole don't believe all women movement, because it's been that way for so long that we get these instances where a woman can simply say, hey, judge, I believe he the daddy. And the judge like, you know what, since you can't figure it out, Bonquisha, and that's the last ninja's name you said, he is the daddy. Get the court to get the paperwork going.
Because they just trying to get some bread. Long as you can find the court don't give a damn. Bread don't come Tom, Dick, or Harry. It don't matter who's paying.
They don't care at all.
Especially when it's a black man. So here we go.
Shout out to Rachai Media. Appreciate the $5 super chat. He says, right, Gavin X, if she tells the child support peoples that man's name, the court will go after his money. That's all.
Until he come and until you come and, disprove your name. You got to go. So that's what we're going to let it keep playing. It's about to get real insidious, man. It ain't over. It ain't over. Hit the like button, man. This is a rough one. I ain't going to hold y'all. Ooh. Here we go.
And it came back that he wasn't the father. So a lot of the court defaulted him the father of my kids because they tried 3 times to get him to do a DNA test and he didn't do it. So they defaulted him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now we in the process. I'm trying to get him like situated. I'm trying to help him get off of child support and all of that stuff because I'm a woman. I'm not gonna keep taking money from this man knowing that he's not the father of my kids.
You know you got to get it back, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
But the reason he's paying child support is because he didn't take the test.
You got to get it back.
Oh.
If you undo him as a father, you got to refund that.
So what do you think I should do? Keep it like that and let that man keep paying it?
Why she laughing?
You're gonna
I'm
need okay. Now I'm not a lawyer. However, this is
Right.
what I would do, and you do need to seek a lawyer for this. But this is what
Okay.
I would do. I would make a deal with him. I would say I will take you off child support and undefault you as the father, and basically clear the back pay.
So here we go.
Hell.
So Tasha said, you know you got to pay him back. She said, huh? What?
Huh?
She said,
Huh?
yeah. Then she gonna say, well,
Huh?
hell, what should I do there? I should just let this ride, huh? Now it's getting insidious.
That's like that one Friday. She said, you know you gotta pay him back, huh? You know, huh? You know you gotta pay him back, Bonquisha. She said her hearing aid went dead after on that one. No, because she ain't gonna pay him back. And she ain't been handing the money back, what she should have been doing, mailing it to him something, eat Western Union. Yeah. Then like Gavin said, insidious. She sat here and said, well, if that's the case, if I take him off, they liable to say I gotta pay him back. Well, sure. Should I just keep that ninja on there and have him paying for kids that don't belong to him? Is that what I should do, Tasha? Because I'm still getting paid and I'm a narcissist, so I don't care about what's going on with him in his life because I'm a narcissist.
Yeah, this is crazy. So at this point, she got all the power in her hands. If she chooses to simply say, at this point, she had a crossroad. She got real life problems versus like her moral compass, if you will, because she can say, you know what? I'm never gonna look for the child's father because I don't want to be financially responsible. But on the other hand, she got her children who's never, they ain't gonna never let her live this down about her not finding a father. So she like, what can I do?
She laughing. Here's my thing. This is her life. This is her actual life. She ain't in no position to be laughing about no parts of this. You don't know who your kid's daddy is. And you out here, this sister, by her action, she's a whole whirlwind of chaos and disruption. Every person she goes to, listen to what she's saying. Every person she go to, she throwing a wrench. Nobody is happy to get a call from this woman. That's what I'm saying. Every person she called in, like, here she go. Don't know what she coming up with. Hey, remember Wiz Clash of Meats? We need to talk. I don't care what you got going on. She wicked. With that being said, we can't be hypocrites. The guy, the targets, her marks, they deserve everything they got coming.
That's it. There are no victims in this but the children, if you will. The adults, like, don't feel no empathy for the man or the woman. They are all, this is ridiculous. This is what we up here talking. Y'all wonder why we be up here doing this. And when these women come up here and say they got 5 kids by 2 men, and we say put an asterisk next to it. This is, y'all be like, what they talking about? What do y'all mean? These are maybe babies. Come on, man.
Yes, that part. And there you go. These people come here and they talk about the baby daddies, the nug-nugs. They talk about the baby mamas, the bonquishas, but don't nobody really consider these kids. These kids that's got to grow into teenagers, then to young adults, and got to deal with this existence. And trust me, I know being 37, when you get to a certain age, you don't like dots not connected. You're going to start asking some questions. And now more and more, winter is here. The chickens have come home to roost for this generation of harlot women. And these daughters and sons, it's like, hey, mama, hey, daddy, what y'all been up to? And they not trying to deal with the backlash from they raw meat to meat escapades.
You're gonna need okay. Now I'm not a lawyer. However, this is what I would do, and you do need to seek a lawyer for this. But this is what I would do. I would make a deal with him. I would say I will take you off child support and undefault you as the father, and basically clear the back pay if you do not require me to pay it back.
Okay, cool.
Slim, what you think? What you think, Slim?
What Slim said.
Okay, so Slim said if he was in that situation, he'd be cool with that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's how you're gonna do that, but you gotta get it in right.
So real quick, with a men in the room, all right, drop a 1 in the chat. Would y'all be cool with that? If you the man that's name is on the birth certificate, and she come to you and say, I'm gonna take your name off, but you got to sign this paper saying I don't owe you nothing. would you take that deal? Drop a 1 in the chat if you would take that deal.
All right, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. We got a mixed bag. We got ones and zeros. So ones mean yeah, y'all take that deal.
Just leave you on there. Come on now.
See, there you go.
If he already listen, y'all missing the point, fellas. I see y'all.
Yes,
I see y'all. Listen though.
Yeah.
He has already taken a DNA test and he has proven that he is not the damn father, but he is still paying. So that means his hands is tied. His hands is tied
behind his back. Now his hands ain't no. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, go ahead and pay it for him, Mr. Walker. Pay.
This brother is hog tied. He has zero leverage in this situation. All y'all saying no, I'm y'all. That is not the smartest decision. They have, like Gavin said, he's already been tested. His name has already been cleared.
And look at Trey. Trey said, "Take DNA and talk to Trey." His name, he obviously ain't got no bread. Everybody, Tasha telling her to get a lawyer. Y'all telling him to get a lawyer. Y'all know this is powerful niggatry going on. They can't afford lawyers. Man, Mr. Walker laugh at this type of stuff.
That part. Poor people cannot sue. Y'all need to realize that. Mercy. Me, I feel like a big diamond. Mercy. Listen, this brother got no leverage. He's got whatever she say, she will be most kind to come to this brother with this. He has zero leverage. If he says no, I ain't taking that. I want my bread back. Let's play this out. Y'all better stop playing. He said, no, Bonquisha. I ain't the daddy. I want my bread back. You're going to pay me all my bread. She going to say, okay, I'm going to pay your bread back. All right. I'm not going to do anything. Don't you see? If he don't agree, she simply don't have to file no more papers. She simply got to put her hands in her pocket and just keep collecting his money. He had zero leverage.
I told y'all was warned. I said by the end, we ain't even done, but I said by the end of this, we got to come to some conclusion, man. Where we at? And right now we ain't, because we got ones and twos and no's and yeses.
See,
where we at, fellas?
I'm gonna give y'all some of the best advice my grandmother gave me, God rest her soul. She said, when you got your hand in the lion's mouth, which this brother do, he got his hand in Bonquisha's mouth, and she ain't had a crab boil in a while. She hungry. He got his hand. You got to pet that lion. When you got your hand in that lion's mouth, you got to just pet it, stroke it gently, talk nice to it, tell it sweet lies. Don't be sitting there. You ain't gonna have your hand in the lion's mouth poking in the forehead. Talking about no, you gonna bite your hand off. You got no leverage. This brother got his hands in the lion's mouth. He is at the lion's mercy. All he can do is shade his, yeah, Bonquisha, you ain't got to pay me nothing. Matter of fact, come on over. We can go to Chili's. I get you anything you want. Y'all understand how he need to go about this. He need to be kind of tender.
Yeah, this is bad, man. Holy hell.
Drumming my pain with a finger. Singing my life with the word. Killing me softly with our song. Killing me softly with her song.
That's gonna be y'all. All the people that was saying no, that's gonna be y'all. That's it. You want that? Do you want that, brother?
There you go. Listen, take heed to the message. Shout out to the sister. Take heed to the message. Yeah, pet that lion's head. Talk to it real nice while you got your hand in his mouth. And y'all standing in the chat. Yes. First, don't put your hand in the lion's mouth. Don't put your weenie in that lion's den. All right? Do better.
That's all, man. That's all we saying. But here we go. We're going to get back into it here. And then we're going to get back into the show. Hit the like button, folks.
Full accountability for my part. Him, the father of my.
This is what I would do. I would make a deal with him. I would say, I will take you off child support and undefault you as the father. And basically clear the back pay if you do not require me to pay it back.
Okay, cool.
Slim, what you think? What you think, Slim?
What Slim said?
Okay, so Slim said if he was in that situation, he'd be cool with that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's how you're going to do that. But you got to get it in writing. So if he does try to say, or the court tries to enforce something, him saying he doesn't want it, you got that in writing. So make sure you get that notarized.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing I'm confused about is the last dude. Like, I'm just like, what should I do?
Now you just gonna have to do the same process that you did with the second dude.
Oh,
Let
my
the court
Jesus.
chase his ass down.
Man, that was drawn out.
But it's fine. But it's for your kids, right?
Yeah.
You just better hope you right this time.
Yeah, I hope I'm right too. Shit, I was doing. Listen. We all have our moments where we just be like, all over the place. I was all over the place. When I first got a little piece, when I first got a piece of the little thing, and it was jumping from there. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Fast.
I'm just being open and honest. That's it.
Fast. Well, at least you're gonna be a young grandmama.
Huh? What you said?
At least you're gonna be a young grandmama. You got your kids out the way. Shit.
Oh no, my kid. My kids are no. I'm gonna be a grandmother, but I don't think I'm gonna be a young grandmother.
You will, because your kids gonna be grown before you turn like 40 and 50.
Well, I'll be kicking it with my kids then. Shit. I'll be kicking it with
That's what you gotta do. So go ahead and get a written contract from him. Then go get the lawyer and go get everything undone. And get that child support.
Because I don't feel like that's fair. I don't feel like it's fair for me to keep doing that or
bigger you to do that, because my mama would never. Lynette would have been like, the hell with it. You shouldn't have put no dick in me. I thought it was. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I don't feel like that's fair. I feel like it's in my duty to, clear that, because, even though he took as long as he did, like, I just
do this with the guy. The other guy, just say, hey, I don't want to have to get the courts to come chase you, because they will default you as the father and start garnishing your checks.
Let's get it. They will do that.
They will do that. Florida don't play about that shit. They want that money.
Right.
Okay. So you're going to go down there and you're going to do that. Say, here, they can either default you and garnish you and your wife's checks, or you just come take the test and then we work out a payment plan. That's it. And you don't even need back pay, since you already got somebody to back pay that. Okay. You just focus on what's now.
Okay.
Can you be in the kid's life?
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to give y'all an update,
And don't be no mean baby mama to that wife now.
Oh no, I'm not even that type. I'm not even like that. I have no issues with
you. Go through her. You go through her when you want to deal with him, so she feels empowered about the situation.
Right. You're absolutely right. And I'm transparent with my kids. I tell my kids everything. My oldest two, I tell them everything that's going on. I let them know what I'm doing, so that when everything does go down, like they don't have no negative spirit against anybody. Like, how some kids
that's dope for you doing that, for real. Because my daddy just showed up when I was 12, and he was like, I'm your daddy. He talked just like, he got a raspy voice like me. I'm your daddy. I was like, who? Man, I'm about to go upstairs. I was like, I'm about to go upstairs, like, for real. Like, he was like, well.
Yeah, I keep them in the loop with everything, because I don't want them to be upset with anybody, because it's not their fault. It's mine. So I just, try to keep them open. I let them know everything, like literally.
Yeah, that's good. And keep it like that. Keep it like that. I love that about you. So, and tell these girls don't be getting pregnant during their whole phase.
Oh man, and I got two daughters. So it's kind of like I be on them.
The boys too. You got to tell them too, because they're gonna think it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Tasha. I appreciate it.
So here we are.
Hell,
that was some of the most despicable stuff. And Tasha, I guess she got to get salute, but Tasha should have washed her hands with this wretched.
There you go. Yeah. So what was Tasha's ultimate advice? Go to him, give him an ultimatum. The nigga tree. Go to this brother, give him an ultimatum. Say, hey, either you forgive me for all of the bread you done gave me for a kid that ain't yours and everybody in law know ain't yours, or you gonna keep paying. How you feel? And I agree. Tasha K said her mama one gave back no bread. Should have said you shouldn't have stuck your weenie in me. Yes, true. It's evil and sick, but it's is true.
So here we are, man. PSA for tonight, fellas. Is that when like GTD is not always GTD, RUO, and all this stuff. And like I said, we ain't advocating for marriage, but here's the other side of the coin, man. So stay frosty, as we say.
Most frosty. Yeah, y'all like y'all. Don't fall victim to a big booty and a smile. What my man Dick Gregory say, ain't nothing in that booty but doo-doo.
That's it.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we go.